faces. Come on. Come on. We want to see your faces so bad. We have missed you guys. Come on, get in here. Get up in here.
Thank you, Anthony, for being first.
Yes, Anthony beat everybody to the race, man. I love it. I love it. Come on, get in here, ladies and gentlemen. We are super excited. Got a fun show for you guys. Unplanned to be in this little traffic that I'm in, but it's okay. We're going to go forward because these ladies right here, they're my girls. And we're going to get down today. Man, we got to make sure we're sharing this. I'm on here, making sure that I'm sharing this around. Please, if you're joining, get on here, like, share, tell somebody that there's 4 women that know the game of football. Woo, 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 woo. All right, ladies, you guys ready to get started?
Woo, let's go.
All right, welcome to Let's Talk Football, ladies. Takeover! Woo! We are the 4 dynamic women that have been chosen to do this show right here. And we get excited to do this show with you guys every 2 weeks. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am Janae Strother. The wonderful person that I have right below me is
Delilah. You can catch me every other Tuesday on the round table and every other Thursday here with my lovely ladies. And so it's always great to hop on with the 3 of you and talk football and show the world that women can talk sports too.
Let's go. Let's go. And the wonderful lady I have right next to me is...
Hello, I'm Kate, creator of the Ladies Takeover Alverson. And I just have to really quickly shout out because I'm really, really excited. I'm wearing Michigan versus everybody because today we flipped the #1 recruit in the nation, Mr. Bryce Underwood today.
Yay!
So I am in a very joyous Michigan mood. So anyway, welcome to the Ladies Takeover. Happy to have you.
Woo, 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 woo. And last but not least, who do we have wearing the Saints jacket?
Who dat? Who dat? It's Nichole. You're a Saints fan, coordinator, what do you call it? The conductor of the conducted of the Saints March Parade, Nichole Oppenheimer. Here with some more spunk and more passion and loyalty to the Saints than ever before.
Let's go. Let's go. She is a diehard Saints fan. We are diehard about this game of football. So we're going to get ahead and get started with our show. Let's do it. What do we have first, Delilah?
Woo, let's talk about, since, we're not going to be on for Thanksgiving because it is Thanksgiving, and honestly, it just fell on the week that we normally wouldn't have been on anyway. So this is our Thanksgiving show. So rather than talk about a football game that's been on for over an hour now, we're going to do Thanksgiving game predictions. So let's start with the first one, which I'm not excited about only because I know what's going to happen. So the noon game is a division rivalry, and it's Bears at Lions. And so, but that's the 12:30 game. So,
ooh, Bears at Lions. This is going to be very interesante. I'm thinking that the Bears are going to not win this game. I'm sorry. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to even try to do it. But, the Lions are just playing so good right now. It sucks that they get the Lions on Thanksgiving. But I got to go for the Lions, and I think it's going to be probably a blowout. I am calling 34-10. So, I think that the Lions are going to be a clear winner. All right, who do you got, Kate?
Well, I've got the hometown team, the Lions, Mr. Jared Goff. I love my boys. I love Sonic and Knuckles. I love our receivers. I love our offensive linemen. I love everything about our defense. So I have the Lions winning like 49-7. I think it's going to be a major blowout because we're just bullying everybody we play lately and playing super duper well. even without Aiden Hutchinson, we're still doing extremely well on the defensive side of the ball. So, yeah, I'm excited. Sorry, Delilah.
It's all right.
It's okay. It's okay. I'm pretty sure she may swing that way. But Nichole, what are you thinking about this intense Bears versus Lions game?
You know, I see the silver lining for you Bears fans, okay? I do think that the Lions are going to take it, but take this for what you will, that there are 6 other teams on a bye this weekend, and you might be the key to their fantasy and them winning, that extra game that's going to put them in there. So you might have some Bears fans, hoping on a leg and a peg that something's going to be happening for their fantasy.
Oh, I love it, Nichole. Nichole, you give such light, man. You really do. Delilah, you should feel good about that. What's your score, Nichole?
23, maybe to a good old 12. Sorry.
Okay. That's not as bad as what we were thinking, so that's pretty good. All right, Delilah, finish us off. What you got? What's the score going to be, and who you going for?
It's the only reason it's not going to be a blowout is because how we played against the Packers. I'm just going to say that. It just so happened that
so close, Delilah, so close.
We actually had an offensive coordinator waiting in the wings, and for some reason we didn't promote him, and so we had to fire Shay, who actually knows play calling. Imagine an offensive coordinator who knows how to make some plays and had Caleb actually looking like we always knew he should be looking like. You know what I mean? Had him like quickly out of the pocket, right? He looked so good. He looked so good that game. He did not lose us that game, and neither did the OC. It was Eberflus with his dumb little call there with the last, didn't call the timeout, right? Blew a timeout, didn't, and decided to kick a field goal that was blocked. It was blocked. Which a lot of teams are doing that, actually. I don't know if y'all have noticed, but a lot of blocked field goals. But anyway, I don't think it'll be a blowout. I still think, obviously, the Lions will beat the Bears, but I don't think it's going to be a blowout. Not the way you guys think. Only because I do believe, seeing how we played against the Packers, that it's not going to be a blowout. But it definitely is a win for the Lions.
Okay, yeah, because, we can't sleep on the Bears defense. The Bears defense is really good. Your offense clicks. They do have, they were so close last week. And this is the thing. The last few weeks, they have been close. It's just getting over the hump. I just think that right now, Detroit is just very much a powerhouse. But we will not harp too much on the Bears. It looks like we all unanimously say that the Lions are going to win. But we got to move on to the next game. Delilah, what do we got for this next game? What you thinking? Because this is actually the bottom of the barrel game.
Yeah, it's yours. Sorry, it's Giants at Dallas, and apparently they're gonna play Johnny Cutlets instead of they're 100. And how much money did they pay? How much money did they pay?
Yeah, exactly.
How much money did the Giants pay?
Oh no.
It's actually really sad. It's really sad what's going on here.
Anyway, but that's your 4:30 game is Giants at Dallas.
All right, so since it's going to be a bottom of the barrel game, what do you think the score is going to be, Delilah?
I don't think it's going to be a blowout either. I think it's going to be like one of those slow move, kind of like what's going on today with Pittsburgh and Browns. I also think I agree with Sean. I think those rivalry games, regardless of how bad we're losing or how bad you are in the division, those rivalry games are just different. And I still get that to Dallas. I feel like Dallas could beat Johnny Cutlets. So I think it'll be like 21-17 or something like that. I really don't see it being, again, a super crazy, intense Thanksgiving Day game. So, 21-17 Dallas.
Okay, 21-17. Wow, yeah, way more courage than I did. I don't think we've had 21 points in, months. So, hey, we're just, okay, the mighty have fallen. Yes, we're down there now. We're at the bottom of the bucket, but it's okay. Kate, what are you thinking about the bottom of the barrel game that's coming up?
Do I have to think about it?
Wait a minute. You have been there. You have been there. You have definitely been there for some bottom of the barrel game.
I have, but I mean, at least it's not like the Jacksonville Jaguars. That's really bottom barrel right now. If you guys haven't won at home. You need a home win.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
And if you're going to go with Mr. Fire Up Chips, Cooper Rush, I think he can beat the Giants at home. But But this is what, Janae, he's got to get CD Lamb involved because CD's getting frustrated.
Yeah.
The frustration on that man's face during his games going, I came back here and I re-signed my contract and nothing good's happening. And Micah Parsons deserves better. CD deserves better. They deserve better. I just wish Jerry Jones would fire himself as the GM and fire your coach. But anyway,
don't we all?
I just want Dallas to do this so there's some dignity at home, but I think it's going to be like 14-10. Low scoring.
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to be high scoring though, but you got to get some dignity at home. So I'm going to give it to you guys and I'm going to say 14-10.
Okay, 14-10. All right. Nichole, what do you think of this bottom of the barrel game?
Oh, you can never count the Dallas Cowboys out on anything these days. I'm going to take one from my right hip and from my left hip. I'm going to draw you guys a win. No, I honestly, with Dallas Cowboys, I think something's going to be sparking them up, and we're going to go Dallas Cowboys 37-35. It's going to be a close game, but it's going to be, I'm way up in the rafters saying, let me have that ball, because we're going to go high scoring.
Whoa, high scoring.
Yes.
Whoa.
Doubt won't be a doubt at all, okay?
Well, you know what, Nichole? Now you've given me something to smile about. Maybe that could happen. I don't think it will, but you know what, guys? Let us know in the comments. What do you guys think about the Lions and Bears, the Giants and Dallas? You already know I'm going to go for the Dallas Cowboys, but I think it's going to be, 9-7. 9-7. It's going to be bad. It's going to be bad. I love my team, but it's going to be bad.
Yeah, I get it. I think that's basically gonna be I really do think the Bears are gonna be pretty similar. I honestly don't see 40 points. Not only because the defense hasn't allowed it. No team, and as good as they are, good team, even the good teams have been able to score more than 20 points, 21 points against the Bears defense. That's the only reason why I'm saying it's not going to be.
We have another thing going against your team. Have you heard how loud our crowd gets at Ford Field? We've broken decibel levels.
Yes, okay. We've gone up to Green Bay with the same stuff,
but we're inside.
It'll be fine.
Man.
I'm telling you, I really don't think it's going to be a blowout, guys. Dolphins at Packers is the night game. So while you're having either your second Thanksgiving or third Thanksgiving meal, or napping on the couch, this is the game.
This is the game. This is the actual game that should be some action. And I think I'm going to go for the Dolphins. I think the Dolphins are due. They've been, definitely scoring. It's just finishing the game, just bad luck, just like the Bears. But I think the Dolphins will get this W against the Packers. I think it's going to be a high-scoring game, 31-27. But I think it's going to be a good game. Delilah, what you think about this one?
I think this is probably going to be the best game of the night as well, honestly. Only because as much as I hate seeing Tua out there, they are playing better with him, right? So as much as I hate the stuff that he does, why does he keep leaning with his head?
It blows the life out of me. I can't understand it.
That's all it is, my guy. Just don't lead with your head. You don't have to do that. Most quarterbacks slide with their feet. Do that.
Please just do that, please.
But they're playing so much better with him. It's so obvious that's their quarterback, and so I think it is going to be a better game of the slate on Thanksgiving. And I do think it's going to be one of the only high scoring game on both sides, because Green Bay does have a strong offense. Josh Jacobs, like Kate broke him down, like he is just crazy good. I don't think they'll stop the rush. He finds ways to break through. He jumps over guys too, and I think that their run game is going to get going for Green Bay. They're also playing at Green Bay, and that really is a hostile.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Stadium.
Yes.
And it's up, and I'm not going to say about the cold, because we saw what happened with KC and how it didn't, even below 0 like Dallas. So that's why I still believe that Dallas will have a good game up there. But I am going to go with Green Bay on this. So I do believe that only because they're playing in Green Bay, and Lambeau is just it's just, I can't explain it to you, but it's just crazy up there in the tundra.
I understand.
And so that's what I'm going to give that edge to the Packers. And I do believe it'll be a higher scoring game, not in like the 30s or 40s, but I could see it being like 28-21 or something like that.
Okay, I like it. I do think it's going to be the best game of the night. Yeah. All right, so what do you think, Kate?
I give the advantage to the Packers just because they're at their home stadium of Lambeau, and I do think that the weather will play a factor because the Dolphins are so used to warm weather and everything, and I think that it's going to be tough for them to play up there. Those cheeseheads get pretty rowdy in Lambeau, and I think that Jordan Love's going to do an amazing job leading his team. And I'm going to say, 42-35.
Oh, wow. You really put it up there. Wow.
Okay. Wow. I like that, Kate. I mean, high scoring. All right, Nichole, finish this off. What you got?
I think that the Packers, for right now in the season, what is it, week 12? They're healthy. I think they got all of their guns ready to fire. They got the right place, right time, obviously, thankful. And I think that it will be tipping towards my statistic self. Thinks of me going towards, yes, that all lines up for Green Bay. But something tells me that the Dolphins are not going to go out with a fight. I think that they're going to be a little off. So I'm a little off from my prediction. And I think it'll be a 7-21 Green Bay.
Wow. So they're the Dolphins are coming to play. Yes. The Dolphins are not coming to play at all. I see. Okay, I get you. This it could go either way, but hey, it's going down on Thanksgiving. Let us know your Thanksgiving predictions. It is going down. All right, guys. So we got to finish up that segment, but we got something else special for you, Delilah. What do we got? The drama! Guys, this show right here is genuine because we're going to really talk about it. We're going to give you the nitty-gritty of what we're thinking. We want you guys to chime in because it actually is some drama. Guys, it's only week 5. Only 5 games have been played. But guess what? A coach has been fired. The drama, ladies and gentlemen, the drama. It is going down. It looks like there is some drama in Dallas. Mike McCarthy has officially put his house on the market. He is out of there. He is leaving Dallas. He's selling a home. It looks back next year. I don't know if I'm sad about it. I really think that he didn't get a fair shake anyway. three back-to-back, back-to-back-to-back, 12-5 seasons, and to go out like this, it kind of sucks. But all your players are injured. You're selling your house. Ladies, is it time for Mike McCarthy to hang up the boots and just retire? Or do you think that he'll find a job at another team? Delilah, what do you think?
He'll find a job. He will. I really don't see. I agree with you because he did take them to the playoffs multiple times. Unlike the Bears, I don't think coaching was the issue in Dallas. It was actually higher than that, right? And so I think the problems that Dallas didn't have to do with Mike McCarthy. Because look at Dan Quinn. He went to Washington and he's doing great over there. You know what I mean? So that had to do more with like the owner and the leadership above all the coaches in Dallas. They're the ones creating a problem. And so, yeah, Mike McCarthy's going to get a job for sure.
Okay. All right, so, Kate. Kate, what do you think?
I think Mike McCarthy might get another job, but I don't think it'll be as a head coach, maybe as an offensive or defensive coordinator or an analyst or something like that. I think it's time for him to kind of go behind the scenes and do some other things with the team. Like they're already talking about rumors of Bill Belichick coming back as just a defensive coordinator for an NFL team. But I think that's the kind of role he needs to turn the team over to new blood, new coaching, new styles. But I see him as a coordinator, not really a head coach, but I don't think he'll be completely out of the NFL.
Okay, I understand that. I like that. I actually do like that. I mean, he could actually coach anywhere. I do agree with you, ladies. I just don't know what it's going to look like, coordinator or a head coach. But Nichole, what do you think?
Could he just be Mary Kondoing and just maybe downsizing a little bit? I just need a smaller innocent in life on the third face of the earth. No, I hate to say it, but yeah, that's a red flag to me. I don't think anyone's Mario Kondoing anytime soon. And he's trying to, he's going to come down maybe to Orleans. We have an interim coach, so we're on the market.
Oh, well, you never know. Mike McCarthy, we wish you all the best, but with you selling your house in Dallas, I think it officially means you're out of there. And whatever he does, I mean, I will give him the credit. I won't let anybody say that he didn't do anything. It's hard to do 3 back-to-back 12-5 seasons. I don't care what anybody says. Yeah. So, I mean, in my opinion, in 5 years, 3 good seasons, I couldn't ask for more. I mean, of course, I would want more, but I won't ask for more. Thank you, Mike McCarthy. But we got to move on to the second piece. Now, ladies, there was an epic fail for this season. There was an epic fail for the last 2 seasons. And it looks like Aaron Rodgers is not worth a dime. It looks like he should not be the talk of conversation like he used to be anymore. Now it's talking about, they're saying that Aaron Rodgers has opportunities to go to other teams. But ladies, my opinion is it's time for Aaron Rodgers to hang it up. You had Devontae Adams, risk it all, come over there to you just to be in another losing situation. I feel like there's more fire in Raiders town than there is with the Jets right now. Do you guys think it's time for Aaron Rodgers to hang it up or really end up on another team next season? Nichole, what do you think?
Oh, yeah, that Aaron Rodgers. He's one of this still, I think, the guys that I grew up watching still around. So I'll give him that. He's still healthy and, I'll give him that. But I think even if he does hang it up, this will not, for some reason, be like how Kate says, Mr. Relevance, and how he wants to.
Yeah.
Relevant. I think we're in for the long haul with him, whether we like it or not, in football or not.
I love it. I mean, at the end of the day, it's not going to take away from his ending story. Like, whenever he does retire, we're still going to acknowledge Aaron Rodgers as one of the great quarterbacks. But I think at this point, you've seen him. I mean, they were talking about last year he was ready to come back off of that surgery, and now we're seeing him at least full strength, and it's just not clicking. I don't know. I mean, now they've just fired their GM. So, Delilah, what do you think?
I think he should retire and just be on Pat McAfee's show full time. I mean, he loves going on there. So
Yeah.
go on, be what you want to be, right? You like talking weird stuff. You like peddling conspiracy theories. You like, all this so create your own podcast. You know what I mean? Or just join Pat. You're always on his show. I feel like every podcast you're on his show. Have enough people go there. You know what I'm saying? Like, get paid to do that. Go announce somewhere, or retire and maybe go back. Because a lot of times they'll bring them on as consultants. You know what I mean? Just go do something else.
Yeah.
You're not gonna bounce back to what you were before. I'm sorry. I know it's hard. I know pride, right? But isn't it pride follows before the? I'm sorry. Help me with the rest of that quote.
Pride comes before the fall. Yeah.
Thank you. And that's basically where he's headed. So just hang it up. Don't try to look for another team. I do feel like some team will sign him for some reason because he's Aaron Rodgers, and I feel like he's just gonna ruin that other franchise. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Wherever he goes, he's just gonna leave destruction in his wake. And so, good of the rest of the teams out there, just retire. Go with the accolades you already have. Janae's right. You have a Super Bowl. You have multiple MVPs under your belt.
Yeah.
You broke a bunch of different records and stuff. Already. Just hang it up, man, and call it a day.
Call it a day. Kate, I know where you feel about this, but I still want to know your opinion. What do you think about this guy, Aaron Rodgers?
I will personally bring the U-Haul to New Jersey. I will personally pack his locker. I will personally make sure we never see his face in the NFL ever again if I could be so lucky. Because I have been saying for years and have argued with many men in this group that Aaron Rodgers isn't all that. I have never seen the appeal in him. I've never seen what everyone else sees in him. And he can go back to the darkness and he can go on his safaris. When a man can't show up for his mandatory camps and can get out of those, that means that there's other things that are more important to him than football and being a team player. He is all about the I and not about the team. And that ego has to be checked out of the NFL now and forever. Because his ego has taken over his game, and his ego has put his game in jeopardy to where he has no game. His game is over. It's time for Mr. Discount Double Check to put on his khaki pants and his red shirt and get the heck out of the NFL for good. And I will be the happiest woman in the world when that man no longer plays in the NFL, because he has destroyed the Jets, destroyed that team with his ego, and he needs to go. And that is my Stephen A. Smith, I don't care take on Mr. Aaron Rodgers. And you can take that to the bank. Bye-bye, Aaron.
That was very Stephen A.
Whoa! Kate just let it all out, baby. She let it all out. As you can see, this is what it is, ladies and gentlemen. I know I've been seeing the comments. You guys are talking about it. I don't know whether Aaron Rodgers is going to play for another team, but I mean, we've already seen him twice. We've seen him, at the end of Green Bay, it didn't look good. Now he's with the Jets. It doesn't look good. I don't think we should waste the time and keep going back and forth with it. I think he should just go ahead and retire. But it is what it is. All right, my third and final drama topic. What's up, Sean? You don't want Dallas. You want to beat us up because we're low right now. You want to take advantage of us, but it's okay. It's okay. But, guys, the last and third drama is it looks like it's going to pan out with Russell Wilson. The Steelers are now looking like absolute contenders, being able to put it up offensively, not being worried whether you're down with a couple minutes left in the game, because it looks like Russell Wilson is back, baby. So What are we doing with Trey? I mean, not Trey. What are we doing with Justin Fields? What are we doing with him? Because you don't want to keep that talent on the back burner. And I mean, clearly, Russell Wilson just did an interview saying that he wants to be there for the next 5 years at least, or play for the next 5 years. What are you doing with Justin Fields? Are you going to just keep him on the sideline until until Russell Wilson leaves? Or is it time for Justin Fields to maybe find another home? What is the situation? Delilah, I don't think anybody would know best but you. What do you think about that?
Well, right now the Browns are beating the Steelers 10-6. Just as FYI.
Hey, but look, that was how it started out the last time. It started out rocky the last time, and Russell did it. So what are you thinking? What are you really thinking?
No, I listen, I respect Russ deeply, and I do feel like he wasn't the right quarterback for Denver, right? It's just different dynamic, different, it was just really different. He just wasn't the right fit for there. I just don't see him lasting 5 more years. It's no hate on him, but again, he's also up there, right? He's in his 30s, right? Kind of like Aaron, and he's already been hurt once, and I'm glad he came back. And so I just don't see the longevity as much as and I get it, right? Faith in God. I know he's a God, I know that he follows his faith really hard, and I know that he probably believes if that's in his future, it will be, right? I just don't see it physically. Especially with how physical Pittsburgh is. We know that, right? We have watched Pittsburgh for decades. They're the Steelers for a reason. It's Steel Town, right? That's just who they are. And I just cannot see him pound for pound lasting 5 more years with Pittsburgh. And so I don't think I don't think if I'm the Steelers, because again, I know it was, he wasn't perfect, but he did get some of those first wins. Justin did get him wins, and Mike Tomlin was able to correct a lot of sorry Justin of the coaching he got with the Bears. But he was able to finally have some of that flash of brilliance that we know he had, and he limited a lot of the mistakes he was making, right? And so I think
100%.
In my opinion, I think it would be a bad idea for the Steelers at this point to cut him loose. Now, give Russ one more season. Next season, if he's still strong playing, sure. Then I think it might be a good idea to find Justin a new home. But at this point in time, if I'm the Steelers, I would not deal Justin anywhere right now with AG quarterback. No offense to Russ, because I respect him. I like his game, and I do like that he's playing well, right? That he came back from his injury and showed people that he still got it, right? But I would wait 1 more year before we trade Justin if I'm the Steelers.
Okay, I get that. I understand that. I mean, what can you do? You got 2 good quarterbacks. It's not a bad situation to have. Kate, what do you think?
I think that Russell Wilson's 35 years old. He's not a spring chick anymore. He really doesn't have what Tom Brady had, that longevity. And I just don't see him playing any more than maybe 2 or 3 more years, especially with the injuries. He very easily could get injured. And if they get rid of Justin Fields, what do they have? They don't have a whole
100%.
lot in their arsenal.
100%.
Their depth in Pittsburgh isn't like what it is on other teams. So I think they need to keep Justin for insurance, because you never know if Russell Wilson gets hurt. Do you really want to say, Justin, we're going to trade you and wait? Because the next draft class for quarterbacks isn't great either. This next draft class for quarterbacks is not
Absolutely,
great.
absolutely.
So I would keep Justin as insurance, because that's really good insurance to have for Mike Tomlin.
Mm-hmm.
And so they would be really stupid, in my opinion, to get rid of him because of Russ's age. And you just never know. These older quarterbacks have this tendency of getting injured like Aaron did 5 seconds into his first game with the
That is
Jets
true. That is true.
this season. And it does. These older quarterbacks do not bounce back like the younger ones. So
Absolutely.
I give Russell maybe 2 more years in the league, if that.
Yeah, yeah.
And I mean, I'm sure that's a decision he'd make with his wife Sierra and everything. They have a lot of kids. There's talks of more.
Yes.
So you want to be around and viable and well enough to like have a good life with your family,
Right.
Yes.
as
Yes.
well. And so you got to keep Justin. I just don't see with my college mindset, it's going to be another few years before we have a good quarterback draft class. So keep someone who you know is good.
Yeah.
And be a good backup to come in for you so that you have someone that can lead your team. So yeah, that's my opinion. Don't do it. Don't get rid of Justin.
I understand, Kate. I understand.
I didn't see
for
the
those of
comment. You guys are laughing.
They're being mean. They're being mean in the comments. I'm not coming for y'all today. Stop beating
They're
up my
mean
injured
about
team.
your Cowboys.
They talk about my injured team just constantly beating us down. Sean says we want Dallas. Okay, you're gonna get Dallas. You're gonna get it. Everybody gets an opportunity. But Nichole, what are you thinking? Should they stick with Russell Wilson and then just cut ties with Justin Fields, or just keep him as a backup?
Okay. I'm going to take us back to last year when I was talking about Derek Carr and how he was Las Vegas, and there was talks and rumors, and I said he's going to come to the New Orleans Saints. Well, what is this but yet a year and a Groundhog Day of a year? But I'm going to call it now and saying last year we missed out on a really great trade for Justin Fields, okay? And it was because of our money cap, and we didn't have enough. So I think now there's a little bit of a discounted rate, I think, going on for quite a good talent that a lot of people and fans think that we missed out on last year. Could this be a possible, making with a good deal in the process? Okay. I say, come on down to Bourbon Street. We got everything you need.
I love it. Look, they're fighting for you now, Justin Fields. There are places that do want you, and he's a great quarterback. You would want something like that when your quarterback goes out. I hear what you guys are saying. When the quarterback goes out, you want a viable backup quarterback, or a team that's struggling with getting the main quarterback. You're gonna want Justin Fields. So shout out to him, and that is our drama for this week. All right, so we got another segment for you guys, just like always. Delilah, what do we got?
So there's a lot of talk, but the breakdown is those are my top 5. It matches up with CBS, not in the right order. But there we have it, ladies. There's my early front runner MVP for the NFL based on the numbers. What do you think?
The break. Kate, don't you just love this segment? The girl knows her stuff, and we're going to see what she's got for this week. Kate, what we got?
Well, Delilah's going to show you a little preview of what I've got this week. So, Delilah, roll the tape.
Happy Thanksgiving to you, and happy Thanksgiving to you. There is the big turkey.
Yeah, and that turkey's so big and so many legs that's a 2-man job.
Yep.
Look at the size of this turkey. Now there is a turkey. We got some legs on there. I mean, here's a leg. Then we got 3 here. We got 3 here. Okay, now we have the award, and what we do is every Thanksgiving, to the outstanding player, we give the turkey leg award. So, Eric, you get the turkey leg. Jerry, you get the whole turkey. You get the whole bird.
I knew you would send the whole thing, John. I want to talk to John Madden, Pat Summerall. That's what I want.
You got him.
Hey, yo, what's up top, fellas?
Yeah.
Huh?
You're up on top when you make catches
man,
like that.
Hey, y'all know I put on the show for y'all 2 old heads, man.
We have the biggest thing, the tradition of Thanksgiving and football. Some things just go together greatly.
that, I had to pay homage to the late great John Madden and his turkey legs and giving out some honors about those turkey legs. Because, I mean, those were the Thanksgiving games, I don't know, ladies, I grew up with, was watching Earl and John Madden break it down, hand out some turkey legs, and have some fun on Thanksgiving. I mean, that to me is Thanksgiving in football. So with that, my turkey leg winners are the gentlemen in the league right now leading in their categories. And he usually gave out about 6 turkey legs. And so I have like 6 players that I have decided deserve a turkey leg for this season at this point. And that is Mr. Kirby Joseph from the Detroit Lions, who's leading the league in interceptions with 7 interceptions. I mean, the man is so crazy good in our secondary. It's not even funny. So he gets my first turkey leg. So, and I'm hoping he has a few on Thanksgiving Day. That would even make me more happy. And then we have our sack leader in the NFL from the Cincinnati Bengals, Trey Hendrickson, who's got 11.5 sacks on the year. Insanely good for right now for the
Whoa.
11.5. And then we have one of my favorite rushers in the league from the Baltimore Ravens, Mr. Derrick Henry, deserves a turkey leg this season. And at this point, with 1,185 yards at this point, and not even close to being done. He's just rushing over everybody. And then for receiving, we have Mr. Jamar Chase of the Cincinnati Bengals, who's got over 1,000 yards receiving with 1,056 yards of receptions. And he's just playing really, really good. I mean, I love Jamar. I feel bad for him right now. I feel bad for him and Trey Hendrickson. I mean, those Cincinnati Bengals. And then passing, again, another theme, who's leading, but their team's not playing well, is Mr. Smokey Smooth Burrow from the Cincinnati Bengals. He's passed for 3,028 yards on the season so far.
Wow.
So Cincinnati just needs a new coach. They need a better coach right now because there's 3 people on their team right now leading in categories and getting turkey legs from me, but they're not having a very good winning season. May not make the playoffs, but those are your turkey leg winners for me. For interceptions, Kirby Joseph; sacks, Mr. Trey Hendrickson; rushing, Mr. Derrick Henry; receiving, Jamar Chase; and passing, Mr. Joe Burrow.
Let's go!
Those are the turkey leg winners for this year. We will see who maybe makes it next year.
Let's go!
The Browns are winning?
Yeah, apparently.
The Browns are winning. This is crazy. But no, I don't think there's any vegetarian options, and I don't think there's any vegetarian options.
But sometimes Mr. Madden would have a turducken, which was turkey, duck, and chicken, and he'd can those out.
That's definitely not for vegetarians.
I mean, we could do a tofurkey, so they could have a tofu turkey if they really wanted to.
I always wondered why there was like 15 legs on there. It looks the weirdest turkey
I want
I've ever
to know
seen.
how they got those turkeys to be so stimulated to have those.
When she saw the giant turkey with the turkey legs.
I couldn't believe it. You guys are crazy, man.
All I gotta say is
I've never seen anything like that.
what an old clip to have Eric Kramer and Jerry Ball, the Detroit Lions.
man. This is
So
so
there
funny.
is your breakdown, and
That was
carrying
great.
on with Mr. John Madden's tradition of handing out some turkey legs.
That was
So those
nice.
are the 6 players in the NFL that are getting turkey legs from me this year.
Woo! Love those picks.
I do miss John Madden on Thanksgiving football days.
Oh,
Really,
the best.
a tradition. It really was.
For sure. Great picks for the breakdown, Kate. You always bring it, man. You guys have any ones that you guys feel like deserves a turkey leg? Put it in the comments. We want to know who you think is shining. But Kate, you pick great players. All right, we got to move on. We know the show is amazing, and we got more and more and more. What do we got next, Delilah?
Our brand new segment, which is super fun. I can't wait for you to fire these questions at us.
We got a yes or no rapid fire. This is our time that we get to ask questions. It's a yes or no. We want you guys to chime in with us. Yes or no rapid fire questions. All right, ladies, we got some great ones. All right, you know what? What was the first Thanksgiving football game played? Wait, am I doing the right one? Wait a minute, I may not be doing the right one.
You're doing the right one.
Oh, I'm doing the right one. Okay. Was the first Thanksgiving football game played between Yale and Princeton in 1876? What you ladies got?
I forgot my paper, but yes.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, look. Oh, look, Nichole came ready. All right. Yes, the answer is yes. College football started the Thanksgiving tradition long before the NFL. I don't know if you guys knew that, but college football was what kicked it off. All right, so the second question, Delilah, you want to read that one?
Yes. Have the Detroit Lions hosted a Thanksgiving Day game every year since 1934?
Kind of.
Yes!
Kind of. They missed a few years during World War II. There wasn't a lot of football going on. Obviously, a lot of games were suspended during World War II, and so that's pretty much the only time that you didn't see the Detroit Lions host a Thanksgiving Day game was a few times during World War II.
Oh, wow, that is insane, the history. Man, Kate, you want to read the next one?
Are the Dallas Cowboys tied with the Detroit Lions for the most Thanksgiving Day wins?
Yes!
Yes, both teams are Thanksgiving football legends.
Whoa! They've been playing, guys. Back in the day, people did not want to be playing on Thanksgiving. It was not something popular. They didn't think it was going to be an attraction. People weren't going to watch. But boy, were they wrong. Detroit Lions and Dallas Cowboys signed up. They took the opportunity to say maybe it'll work. And by golly, they are stuck for the rest of our lives, whether they're good or bad, playing on Thanksgiving Day. So that they did add a third game, which is great, but the original 2 games, this was what it was. And so I think it's awesome that this long these two have been holding it down. All right, last question, Nichole, what is it?
Did the NFL add a third Thanksgiving game in 2006? Yes. The primetime game was introduced to give fans the more football to enjoy the holiday.
Yes! Who doesn't want more football? What a great idea to have 3 games. And believe it or not, guys, now we have a Friday game, which is awesome. So it also makes it even better that you have Thursday football and there is a game on Friday. That's crazy.
That is
So
crazy.
yes, they are expanding. This is pretty awesome. But those are our rapid fire questions. You guys have any, let us know. We definitely would love to shout them out. Man, we love that segment, but we got to keep it rolling. We got to keep it rolling. What do we have next, Delilah?
But thank you, Anthony, for answering some of the trivia questions. We saw you. Also,
Woo!
people commenting on our Facebook feeds, thank you. We just don't see them here on air unless it's on the YouTube feed, but I did see you comment. Thank you, everybody, for commenting in our Facebook live feed as well. I just wanted to make sure y'all know that I did see them. There's like over 20 of them, so I can't read them all.
Wow. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the love.
We have the best viewers.
We do. We really, really, really do, man. We love it.
We have something special today. Normally, we do Nicole's wonderful, wonderful segment called She's Got Game. But, Nichole, do you want to talk a little bit before, I play the clip you sent us?
Okay, so there was a bright young lady, and she was just a me yet younger than I was today. And lo and behold, she became a Saints fan that joined a lovely community that ended up getting her more involved with the Saints fandom as ever before. And well, I just want to say that I went finally to the New Orleans Saints, my first.
Let's go! Let's go!
School.
Yeah!
I love the swag, girl. I love it.
Let's go Saints. I wear my earrings, but I can't fit it all on me.
I love it.
Just in case. But
Let's go! Let's go!
Look at all that swag.
She's
I told you
dripped out.
guys, I'm going on the field and reporting to you guys live. I got 3 interviews, and I made a little video that I would love to share with you guys. So,
Let's go!
henceforth, my video of me, my first time NFL game.
Superdome. We're here and excited for today, and we are going to win against the Falcons because if Cleveland can do it, so can we. They showed up. They showed up. Okay, it's time for the game. We are located. These guys are the real shoulders. The review you play?
Let's see these.
Hey, I'm Nichole, and I'm reporting to you live from the Saints game. And we have here Ryan. And how did you become a Saints fan?
I've been a Saints fan
All the time?
all the time.
Ever since?
Ever since.
There you go, you guys. You heard it here first. Hey, Mark, your thoughts?
We got it in the bag. I don't want to jinx it, but we just need a first down and we're good to go.
Cheerleaders
We're
coming
playing
out.
a real good game.
Are we?
Second quarter, car finds get to MVS again in the end zone for a quick 2-yard touchdown. Welcome to New Orleans.
I think we just won! Hi, I'm Nichole, and I'm reporting to you live from a real Saints game! I have some real Saints fans. What did you guys think of the game?
Great.
It was Amazing. Yes. First game as head coach and we won already. There we go. You heard it here first. New changes on the way.
Yeah, whistle. Oh, nice.
Okay, I'm reporting to you live from New Orleans. We got some real Saints fans here, and we just won. Tell me, how do you guys feel about the game?
You're ready for the long and hit the scarecrow.
Let's go! Yes! Yes! How awesome is it for your team to not be doing that great before you got there, but something about you being in the building brought some luck? And look at the way that the Saints celebrate, man. That looked awesome, Nichole.
Yes, we did go marching down. There was confetti. My favorite part was when we went into Atlanta. We had to go and stop in Atlanta first, pick up everyone that was an Atlanta Falcons fan, apparently, and bring them to the game. But people were saying, who dat? In the Atlanta Falcons airport. And that's when I was just like, man, this NFL thing is such a huge thing. They were talking it up on the intercom. I got to see Cam Jordan go and take a folding chair and sitting on it.
Yeah, let's go.
And my favorite part was we went to a Magic the Gathering store to play some local Magic people who had cards, and I saw the Saints fan Darth Vader helmet on there, and I said, can I take a picture with it? And the guy that's a super fan, that's Darth Vader Saints, was there, and I got to take a picture with him, and he was like, do I get broadcasted up there? And I said, yeah, you do. And he was so happy, and we took a picture together, and I just love that, the fans as well as the team. So I love it. I'm in love.
Oh, I'm so glad. We're so glad. And it looks like not only did you go to the game, but you guys got great seats for that game. Super jealous, but I am so happy that you guys did that. The interviews were great. The video was great. I know you all felt like you were there because I felt like I was there. Great job, Nichole. That was awesome. That was awesome. Man, I know, look, and I know you're upset that, we had to highlight that game against your team, but it was the game that was a good game for the Saints, so we got to give them some love. But good luck next time.
Just three.
Yeah.
Into that, so
I think it's great that it was your first Saints NFL game and they won. That's awesome.
Yes.
That's right. I was
There's a luck charm.
So Anthony, you better make sure that you tell her not to show up to any more games against y'all, because it looks like she brings the luck when she goes. Oh man, that was fantastic.
Now you know how I feel when I go to the big house and watch my boys. There's nothing like seeing them in person.
Let's go. I love it. Woo, but we gotta move on to the next segment, man. This is awesome. Delilah, what do we got?
Beyond the game. All right. Inspiring football stories. All right. Last week, I brought you, the mama out there doing practice drills with her son and her work clothes. And she did a good job because she was really out there. Like this time, and I think some of you have heard of this, is when the moms show up to the different high schools and they tackle their sons. And I think it's fantastic.
I love it. Beyond the game with Delilah. But really quick, I want to make sure you guys realize this. Normally during Nichole's section, we do shout out a great woman. And Nichole, you are a great woman for the day at that game. So I want to make sure that you guys know, We shout out everybody, but Nichole, you are a great woman. You inspired us on that day. So we got to move on to this Beyond the Game, Delilah. Let's do it.
That was great. I agree. Shout out, Nichole. That was fantastic reporting. All right. So, since next week in the U.S., it's Thanksgiving. And so I wanted to find something out there, obviously, about giving back. And so I found these two high school kids that go to Whitmore High School in Toledo, Ohio area. These two players play football, high school football, for the Whitmore Panthers. Carter Lowe, who's one of the young men leading this initiative of giving back and making sure people have food on Thanksgiving, is an offensive tackle who actually already will, what's it called when they declare, right? That's what it is. He declared for The Ohio State University, and so he'll be a Buckeye next season. So I know. I know he's doing beautiful stuff. He's giving back to the community. So him and his teammate Michael Johnson are scoring big off the field this season. The duo teamed up with a local pizza restaurant called Hindsight Pizza Kitchen for a fundraiser to provide hams and turkeys for families in need this Thanksgiving. Their inspiring efforts highlight how teamwork and leadership extend far beyond the game, proving that true champions make a difference in their communities, right? We know that it's not just about the game. I know that a lot of stuff happens, negative things, but in the end of the day, sports really does teach you teamwork. It really does teach you leadership skills. It does ground you. And so this is one example of that. These two young men saying, you know what, I want to give back. And I love this hams and turkeys, because sometimes it's like, nothing against canned food, but I like that they're actually thinking of the main course of the meal.
Absolutely.
And so, I have a short little interview that they had in their local news, so you can see who these two young men are and hear a little bit, from them as to why they did this. And so, if I could put that up, because again, producing for myself is a little different.
The fundraiser to help buy Thanksgiving dinners for those in need. They're cranking out pizzas for a cause.
Just having a loving heart, growing up in the church, I always wanted to give back to the community was my biggest thing growing up. And now the platform that I have now, I can do that. It's just a really honor.
Hindsight Pizza Kitchen at Lasky and Douglas is helping feed the community for Thanksgiving by selling pizzas in advance.
All of the purchases were 20% is getting donated to us so that we can help to buy turkeys and hams and other necessities for families.
Isaiah Holmes, who's the tight end for the Whitmore Panthers high school football team, works at Hindsight Pizza. His teammate, Carter Lowe, is an offensive tackle who's heading to The Ohio State University to play for the Buckeyes. Last year, Carter organized a food box giveaway for Thanksgiving.
So last year we gave away, I think, about 150 turkeys and hams together. That was pretty good. A lot of people came out, but we have to do it on a lot bigger scale this year.
This year, Carter and Isaiah want to help even more families. So they went to the owner of Hindsight Pizza, Chris Hines.
They came to me and, I first started off with hey, can you donate any food? And then I was like, well, I can do better. Let's have a fundraiser to raise even more money to buy more groceries.
All day Wednesday, 20% of the proceeds at Hindsight went to the Thanksgiving fundraiser.
It's an awesome deed. I'm a Whitmore Panther myself. I graduated in 2009, so thought it was fitting to help them give back to the community.
Carter and Isaiah will also be collecting food donations this Sunday afternoon from 2 until 4:30 at the Frederick Douglass Community Center on Indiana Avenue.
Let's go. How beautiful is that?
That was beautiful.
I thought that, you know what, the generation, man, just the fact that we have kids in high school that want to give back and that realize there is a need. Not everybody gets a Thanksgiving meal. Not everybody has enough money to get turkeys and all the other sides. It is very hard out here for a lot of people. I mean, consider yourself blessed that you can get a, $40, $50 turkey and consider yourself blessed when you have food on the table. There are a lot of people out there that don't have stoves, electricity, things that you take for granted they don't have. And it makes my heart warm that you see children high schoolers that notice there's a need. They fed 150 people last time, but now this time they're trying to go bigger and better. And the owner of the company, he could have said no. He could have said no, I don't want to be involved. But for you to donate your proceeds, take portions of what money you would be getting for your pizzas and donating that, man, it just melts your heart. I know you can't watch that without thinking, wow, there are good people out here. And I know we all individually do things for people, but it really warms your heart that the fact that they're out there, young kids, thinking about the needy, thinking about homeless, thinking about people who are out there who don't have anything. It warms my heart, Delilah. What a great video.
I thought that was beautiful. There's something about what is it about big guys, right? Giving back. I like anything that beats back a stereotype. I love seeing young men, especially young black men. I'm gonna say it. I love seeing media showing young black men doing what we know they can do, which they are kind, they are sweet, even if they're athletic, they're not like how they're often portrayed. These two young men took it upon themselves to do it. And he even says, like, I was raised to do this, right? And so I want to give back. It's in my heart, right? It's in my nature. And so even though he's going to be, knocking people over at Ohio State, but that's just one side, right? They're multifaceted, these players. And so I really love that they're doing that. And the donations, the food will be given on Sunday, this weekend, actually. So all the food that they're going to purchase, they're going to start handing it out in that same location. So I guess like the parking lot, the business and stuff. And so they're going to make sure they distribute. So that is going towards purchasing hams, turkey, and, the sides, all that wonderful stuff. And they will be handing it out to the community on Sunday. So well done, young man. Well done.
Shout out to him. Shout out to him. And I hope it makes you want to do something like that. It makes you want to give or do something that you can help somebody in the time of need. This is the time. This is the season. And Delilah, what a beautiful video. So thank you for sharing that. And I hope it melted your heart like it melted mine. All right, guys, we got to move on to one of our favorite segments, the way we like to end the show. Delilah, what do we got?
But you need to not give up and just try your best to persevere through whatever you want to reach, right? Whatever goal, whether it's short goal, long goal, whatever, just perseverance is key. And I know it's hard.
That's what I'm talking about. This is the way we end the show because it's super special that we get to end it the way we want to, which is ladies have the final say. And mine is going to be quick and short. I am thankful for you ladies. I am thankful that you guys work with my crazy schedule. You guys deal with me even though I don't. And all my friends understand how I can't be on social media all the time and I can't do everything. I have a lot of stuff to do it with my job. I have a lot of stuff in life going on. But these ladies, they are such good friends and good people. And they treat me with the respect and love that, you can only imagine from other women that we show this love. Like, it's so beautiful to me that no matter if I talk to them all week, they know that I'm going to be there. If I can do it, I'm going to be there. We talk to each other, different situations, whether you're sick, whether you've lost a loved one, whether anything, we are a super sisterhood that I value. There's no other platform that I get to see that's like this. And it truly, Kate, with you coming up with this idea, it truly is a blessing that we have this sisterhood. And I was just telling my wife earlier that we're living different places. Like, I'm in Virginia, Delilah's in Chicago. We got our Canada girl. We got the call from all the way from Canada. And then we got that Michigan sweetheart right there. And just the fact that we all come together from all different places and that we have this passion about football, but we're really sisters. We have a sisterhood that is unbreakable. So I am thankful in this thankful season for my sisters on this show, because you guys don't even understand working with me and dealing with all my craziness. The fact that you guys are still hanging with me, still making sure that I'm locked in, it means the world to me. And you guys don't even understand, but you guys are sisters to me and for always and forever. So I wanted to make sure I told you guys that before Thanksgiving.
Aww.
I love you guys. I love you guys. All right, enough of the sappy stuff. Delilah, what you got?
Well, I love you too. And I love my sisters on here too. And honestly, this show does help me a lot. I look forward every time we come on. It just helps me so much. It is a blessing because with everything going on, this grounds me. It gives me purpose. It makes me feel positive. You know, we're all so different, but also have this bond of just have this common thing, not just sports, but like elevating women in sports, talking about the fact that women can discuss sports, you know, just like the men. And so I love that we're able to do this together. So happy every time we come on and talk football. I love our fans. Thank you so much for always chiming in. Anthony and Sean, you guys are always out there like commenting on everything.
Yes.
And I love that, you know, I love seeing men in the comments. I gotta say that. I really love the guys that show up for us. We see you. We appreciate you. So I just want to say thank you for all the men that always hop on here, comment, share our stuff, view our stuff, and make us laugh and make us cry sometimes with the stuff that we do. So I really love it. And so I wanted to also shout out the men that support us and support, you know, that we do this show and that we go on here together. And so I wanted to just make sure that y'all know that as well.
Absolutely. We love our brothers. We love our brothers. All right, Kate, what you got for your ladies have the final say?
I'm thankful that almost 4 years ago, when I brought this concept to Sean and said, you know, I try going on with you guys and talking this big game of football. Sometimes you don't let us ladies speak. So I think it's time the ladies bring on some heat and some fire. And I am so thankful to you three ladies for coming along this crazy journey and this concept that I had of creating a ladies show, because I thought it was really important that ladies have their voice in this crazy world of sports. And I really, 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 really appreciate the fact that Janae, you're willing to lead this show for us every week and bring that agnomic personality. Delilah, I love your content and everything that you bring to this show and your diversity with it, and always bringing nuggets to us every week. And Nichole, I love your dynamic personality and your uniqueness and your funny takes on things, because you really are blossoming into this amazing football talking head. And I am so proud of where you've come.
Aww.
And I am so thankful that when I asked you to come on and be a new host for us, that you were willing and you said yes, because I think you're amazing. And I knew that this would be a great platform for you to take off and spread your wings and blossom into this great talking head of football. So thank you, Nichole, for being one of us and being one of our sisters, because I am just in awe of watching you grow as in football. So thank you.
Oh, you guys didn't leave.
Thank you.
I love you guys.
You're a powerhouse, girl. Like, you're my sister powerhouse. Delilah, I learn from you all the time.
All the time.
I appreciate all the little ingredients that each one of you bring every Thursday, because all of our ingredients together makes the perfect show, makes the perfect pizza pie.
Yes.
And I love all of you fiercely and with all my heart, and through the ups, the downs, the busyness, the chaos, that we always come together. And I can't imagine doing this without the three of you, because I absolutely adore and love you guys. You're my girls.
Oh, I love I love it. I love it. I love it. Oh, this is just a heart tearjerker. All right, Nichole, what do you got?
Well, I do got something maybe a little bit different. I love you guys absolutely too. I'm so grateful for the show. In fact, I have to have a little bit of I'm still number one right now in my work fantasy, and I said it's because of all of what I've learned, in the last 2 years being on the Let's Talk Football group and the latest shows made me my universe of from the Saints to the NFL league, and recognizing other teams as other teams. But I do want to say that I got a chance when I was in New Orleans, and if you guys ever do get to go, you have to go to the National World War II Museum. I ended up going in there, and I was holding back tears for the amount of information that I was reading.
Wow.
That I learned about D-Day, and they don't salt it or sweeten it at all. Like, it is the raw truth of war is horrible, and there's a reason why vets are vets, and they should be respected, and they should have a Memorial Day or Remembrance Day for going through, being in the military and stuff. So I mean, yeah, even handy, I gotta hand it to you. Like, so it shouldn't have taken me to get to there to make an understanding and have so much gratitude towards what all of that have. So if you have an opportunity, go and check it out. I was there on Memorial Day, and a mom was looking through the pins and said, "Where is the mom button?" And I was like, I think it's over there. And then I looked, and there was a wife in military and a daughter in military. But there needs to be a mom in military, because I know and I see you out there. Okay, there are moms in the military.
Of course.
So, yes, love you. That's what I gotta say.
Oh, I love it. I love it. And it's never too late, Nichole. I'm just glad that you got an opportunity to go. But there's a lot of people who still don't really know the importance or understand what happened and what happened during that time. But I'm so glad you got to see it. And I do hope when I go back to New Orleans I can see that, because it is something that everybody must see. But yes, that is beautiful. That is a great final say. Guys, the show is coming to an end. We have done it again. Another thankful Thursday with these ladies right here. This Let's Talk Football Ladies Takeover family. So, first thing, we want to make sure you like and share. Tell somebody about the show. We love it that you guys tune in. We always got our brothers on. We want to share the message to everybody. So if you know people that want to talk football, maybe they're women, and maybe you should say, hey, join this show right here, because this show right here is just for you, man. But we're excited. Come and see us, and we'll see you in 2 weeks. We won't be here next Thursday because it's Thanksgiving, but happy Thanksgiving to all people who are celebrating Thanksgiving. And we can't wait to be back the week after to tell you all about the good food that we had. All right, guys, we got to get on out of here. We love you. We love you. See you in 2 weeks. Happy Thanksgiving, and see you later. Bye, guys.